back to the show. Today, we are diving into a topic that touches all of our lives, mental health. We are incredibly fortunate to have with us today His Excellency Dr. Gandawa, a leading biomedical researcher and a key figure behind design of Master of Social Science in Mental Health program at Springfield Research University. Welcome. To kick things off, tell us, what's the driving passion behind this program? What makes it so special?
Good evening, Advocate. Good evening to the viewers. Thank you very much for having me. It is always a pleasure being here. You know, when we talk about mental health, we are talking about something that touches every single one of us. It's not some abstract concept. It's the very foundation of our well-being, our families, and our communities. And it's precisely why at Springfield Research University, we felt compelled to create something truly different, something transformative, the Master of Social Science in Mental Health. This isn't just another academic program. It's a springboard for future leaders, for change makers who are ready to tackle the mental health crisis head on. We have woven together the best of psychology, sociology, and public health, creating a tapestry of knowledge that empowers our students to become true specialists. We are talking about experts in trauma intervention, pioneers in neurocognitive research, architects of community-based mental health strategies. But here is the key. We don't just stay in the classroom. Our students are out there in the real world, on the front lines, working directly with communities, contributing to clinics, championing advocacy initiatives, and shaping policy research. We believe in action because, let's be honest, understanding the theory is only half the battle. You need to see the human faces, to feel the urgency, and to innovate and engage. And speaking of policy, this is where we truly set ourselves apart. Mental health isn't just about individual treatment. It's about systemic change. Our graduates aren't just trained to help individuals. They are equipped to reform entire systems. They are learning to influence healthcare policies, to guide legislative improvements, to ensure that mental health is finally prioritized at every level of governance. And finally, let's not forget the global perspective. Mental health challenges aren't the same everywhere. What works in one city might completely fail in another country. That's why our program prepares students to tailor interventions, to understand cultural nuances, to address urban crises, tackle rural access issues, and even engage in international health diplomacy. So, what makes this program so special? It's simple. At Springfield Research University, we are not just teaching mental health. We are equipping the next generation to reshape the conversation, to rebuild the systems, and to redefine care itself. We are empowering them to become architects of a healthier, more compassionate future for all.
That's fantastic. It sounds like a very comprehensive approach. So let's talk specifics. Is the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program at SRU accredited or registered both nationally and internationally? Are there other institutions within the country that offer similar programs, providing prospective students with options to consider?
That's not just an excellent question, Advocate. It is the question. Here at Springfield Research University, we don't just whisper about academic excellence and professional credibility. We shout it from the rooftops. Our Master of Social Science and Mental Health isn't just accredited. It's globally validated, meticulously crafted to exceed both the national and international benchmarks. We are talking about graduates ready to conquer the world, armed to tackle mental health challenges from their own communities and continents afar. Now, accreditation. Don't think of it as a dusty stamp of approval. It's a blood oath, a sacred pact to deliver unparalleled quality. Our curriculum, it's not just updated, it's revolutionary. It's a crucible where the best practices of psychology, sociology, and public health collide with cutting-edge research, bold policy development, and transformative clinical methodologies. Right now, Springfield Research University stands alone, a beacon illuminating the path forward. We are pioneering this specialized, interdisciplinary approach to mental health care. Sure, other institutions might dabble in psychology. And by the way, we excel at that at the undergraduate level. But no one, and I mean no one, has forged a fully integrated master's program that dissects mental health from every critical angle. Our graduates, they are not just academics confined to ivory towers. They are dynamic problem solvers, visionary community leaders, and fearless change makers, poised to inject real, tangible impact into healthcare systems, advocacy organizations, and groundbreaking research institutions. So, for those considering their next step, understanding this, choosing Springfield Research University isn't just a decision, it's an ascension. The Master of Social Science and Mental Health program hands you the keys to shape mental health solutions, from the lofty halls of policy to the vital ground of direct intervention, from groundbreaking research labs to the front lines of care. And with Springfield's formidable global reputation, our graduates don't just lead in their own backyards. They spearhead international initiatives, revolutionize global health strategies, and champion innovative mental health reforms across the globe.
Wow, that's quite unique. Now, for those watching who might be thinking, this sounds amazing, how do I get in? What are the key admission requirements for the Master of Social Science and Mental Health program at SRU? And how long does the program typically take to complete?
Thank you, Advocate. So, you want to join us? Fantastic. Let me paint you a picture of what we are looking for. First, a solid bedrock of knowledge is key. Think of it as a foundation upon which we will build your expertise. That means a bachelor's degree, naturally from a recognized university. Now, while a background in psychology, sociology, or social work gives you a head start, and we love that. Don't despair if your path has been different. Perhaps you are in human resources, driven by a deep understanding of people. If you possess a burning passion for mental health, we want to hear from you. But how do you show us that fire? Well, your academic transcript tells a part of the story, but the real magic lies in your statement of purpose. Unleash your passion. Tell us why this matters to you. Why this program? Why now? And let your recommenders sing your praises. Let them illuminate your potential. Of course, an experience in the trenches. That's work or volunteering in the mental health field. That's gold. It shows us you are not afraid to get your hands dirty. Finally, a word of commitment. This program, in its full glory, is a two-year immersion, but we understand life happens. So, for those juggling careers and commitments, we offer a part-time options, allowing you to pursue your dreams without sacrificing your responsibilities. So, are you ready to answer the call? Are you ready to make a difference?
That's great flexibility. The field of mental health is constantly evolving. What are some of the most innovative approaches or methodologies currently being used in mental health research that students might encounter in the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program?
Thank you. That's not just a question, it is an excellent question of our time. The landscape of mental health research is being reshaped as we speak. And here at Springfield Research University, we are not content to watch from the sidelines. We are building the vanguard. Our Master of Social Science in Mental Health program isn't just a degree. It's an immersion into the future. It's a crucible where innovation, collaboration, and real-world impact forge the next generation of mental health leaders. Our students aren't just learning methodologies. They are mastering the very tools that will redefine mental health care as we know it. Consider this: neuroimaging and psychogenomics. We are diving deep into the biological bedrock of mental well-being. Imagine mapping the neural pathways of despair, unlocking the genetic secrets of resilience. Our students are wielding advanced brain imaging, pioneering personalized treatments based on individual biological blueprints. This isn't science fiction. It's happening now. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Technology is no longer just a tool. It's a partner in healing. We are harnessing the power of artificial intelligence to predict risk, optimize interventions, and detect the subtle early whispers of mental distress. Envision AI algorithms that can identify depression or anxiety before it truly takes hold. Our students are building those algorithms. Advanced psychotherapeutic models. The foundation of cognitive behavioral therapy and dialectical behavior. Therapy remains vital, but they are evolving. Picture virtual reality, exposure therapy transporting patients to face their fears, neuroscientific biofeedback retraining the brain, and gamified treatments making mental health engaging and accessible. This is the new frontier of therapy, and our students are the pioneers. Community-based participatory research. Mental health solutions can't be imposed from above. They must rise from within. Our students are embedded in communities, collaborating to design interventions that honor local traditions, embrace indigenous wisdom, and address the unique social cultural dynamics of each population. They are not just researchers. They are partners in healing. When we talk of policy and systemic reform, mental health isn't just about individual treatment. It's about transforming systems. Our graduates don't just work within the existing frameworks. They rewrite it. They crafting policies, shaping government initiatives, and driving nationwide mental health reform. They are architects of a healthier future. At Springfield Research University, we're not just studying mental health. We are actively shaping its future. We are leading the charge to redefine mental health research, practice, and policy at local, national, and global levels. Join us and become part of a movement that's changing the world, one mind at a time.
That's really exciting. It sounds like students are getting access to the very latest tools and techniques. Ultimately, mental health is about helping people. How does the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program at SRU prepare students to make a tangible impact in their local communities, especially underserved areas?
Yeah, advocate, that's what's at the heart of what we do. At Springfield Research University, we recognize that mental health isn't just an academic pursuit. It's a call to action. The Master of Social Science and Mental Health program is designed to equip students with the expertise, strategies, and hands-on experience to drive meaningful change in local communities, especially in underserved areas where mental health services are most needed. We train our students to think beyond the clinic, because the mental health challenges aren't just clinical. They are social, economic, and systemic. Through community psychology, public health, and cultural adaptive intervention models, our curriculum ensures graduates understand the unique factors shaping mental health within diverse populations. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Key is action. That's why we prioritize practical experience, immersing students into internships, field research, and direct community engagement. Whether working in mental health clinics, advocacy groups, policy reform initiatives, or grassroots intervention, Springfield students don't wait for change, they create it. Another key element of our program is collaborative partnerships. We don't operate in isolation. Our students work alongside healthcare professionals, educators, government agencies, and non-profit leaders, building sustainable mental health solutions that are culturally sensitive and tailored to real-world needs. Ultimately, Springfield Research University is not just educating future health professionals. We are shaping leaders, advocates, and innovators who will define the future of mental health care in communities across the country and beyond.
Thank you, President. Let's take a break and listen to a song called Izwi Lokuphulukisa.
Izwi lokuphulukisa ngaphakathi kwesikhala ze-Springfield izwi linyuka lifuna ithemba ngaphezu kobuthungu emelzweni yabo bebufundiswe mbomoya siphuma sikukula ulwazi labo ukuphulukisa kuhle futhi kweqiniso simi ndawonye izifiso zikhululeke Springfield isisiphakamisa iqinile njengokwaziwa ngaphakathi kwezilingo ngaphakathi kokulwa impilo ngalana empilweni wonkubusa langa ngalunye lukhuluma indaba engakakhulunywa kokwananga nokunakekela ikusasa liyavula siphula ukuthula saphakamisa iphezulu iSpringfield ime lapho izwi likhuphuka ngaphezu kokwesaba ngaphezu kwedlule siphakama ngamandla sifunda ngokushesha amandla okucabanga isifiso sokulungisa uhambo lokunakekela olungapheli simi ndawonye izinhliziyo zikhululekile iSpringfield isiphakamisa iqinile njengokwaziwa ngaphakathi kwezilingo ngaphakathi kokulwa impilo yenkonzo ibonakale kukhanye ngokusa
Welcome back, and let's continue with our discussion. It's so important to focus on those underserved areas. Mental health research often involves incredibly sensitive topics. How does the program ensure that students are well versed in ethical considerations and practices?
That's a crucial question, Cancer. Ethical integrity is not just a requirement in mental health research. It's the foundation of trust, responsibility, and impact. So at Springfield Research University, we hold ourselves to the highest ethical standards, ensuring that our Master of Social Science in Mental Health program produces graduates who can conduct research that is both scientifically groundbreaking and ethically sound. Our curriculum integrates dedicated research ethics courses covering principles such as informed consent, confidentiality, and responsible research conduct. But we go beyond theory. Our students engage in complex ethical case studies, simulated research dilemmas, and real-world applications, helping them navigate the challenges of working with vulnerable populations, culturally diverse communities, and high-stakes mental health interventions. Mental health research often deals with deeply personal, sensitive, and high-impact topics, which means ethical missteps can have profound consequences. That's why we emphasize rigorous ethical oversight, ensuring that all our research conducted under Springfield's name upholds integrity, autonomy, and well-being of the people it seeks to help. Additionally, Springfield prepares students to lead in ethical governance, equipping them to use expertise in policy compliance, institutional review board protocols, and emerging concerns such as artificial intelligence-driven mental health assessments. In today's rapidly evolving field, ethical research isn't just about following guidelines. It's about setting the standards for responsible mental health innovation. Our graduates don't just understand ethics, they practice it, advocate for it, and ensure that every study, intervention, and policy they contribute to it build on the principles of integrity, respect, and scientific excellence.
That's reassuring to hear. Technology is changing everything. In what ways is technology being integrated into mental health research and practice? Can you provide examples of how this is covered in the Master of Social Science in Mental Health curriculum?
That's a great question, Cancer. Mental health and technology, they are not just bumping into each other anymore. They are intertwined, dancing, transforming everything we thought we knew about care and research. Here at Springfield Research University, we're not just watching this happen. We are fueling the revolution with our Master of Social Science and Mental Health program. Our students, they are not just learning, they are pioneering. They are not just keeping up with digital solutions, they are building them, shaping the future of mental health as we speak. Think about it this way. Telehealth, it's not just convenient, it's a lifeline. It's breaking down barriers, reaching those underserved communities, those remote populations that have been left behind for too long. Our students, they are not just using telehealth, they are designing it, optimizing it, ensuring that access to mental health care isn't dictated by a zip code. But it doesn't stop there. We are talking about mobile health, M-health apps, powerful tools right in your pocket, real-time monitoring, self-guided therapy, early intervention. This is about empowering individuals, giving them the tools to manage their own mental well-being. And our graduates, they are fluent in this language. They are leveraging technology to build stronger, more resilient support systems. Now, let's talk about artificial intelligence. Machine learning. This isn't science fiction. It is now. We are talking about revolutionizing diagnostics, identifying patterns, predicting crises before they even happen. Imagine algorithms that can detect the early whispers of depression, intervening before those whispers become a roar. That's not a dream. That's the future of Springfield is building today. And for those in need of immersion, groundbreaking therapies, we delve into virtual reality and augmented reality, exposure therapy, PTSD treatment, cognitive rehabilitation. Our students aren't just reading about this. They are getting hands-on, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in mental health recovery. At Springfield Research University, we are not just training practitioners. We are cultivating innovators. Our graduates don't just use technology. They shape it, they lead it, they redefine what mental health solutions look like in this modern world. We are not just keeping up with the trends. We are the trendsetters. We are leading the charge in this digital mental health transformation. And we invite you to join us.
So, students are really learning how to use technology to improve mental health outcomes. Mental health issues vary across different cultures and regions. How does the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program incorporate global perspectives and prepare students to work in diverse environments?
Thank you for the great question, Advocate. Mental health knows no boundaries. Its struggles, its triumphs, its very essence, all interwoven across cultures, economies, and the tapestry of human societies. Here at Springfield Research University, we don't just acknowledge this reality. We embrace it. Our Master of Social Science in Mental Health is more than a program. It's a passport to a global understanding, forging graduates ready to confront the world's most pressing mental health challenges wherever they may arise. Forget textbook theories divorced from reality. Our curriculum is a carefully constructed bridge connecting you to cross-cultural frameworks, revealing how socio-cultural forces, economic inequalities, and the very pulse of global politics sculpt mental health outcomes. We dissect real-world case studies, giants from distant lands, analyzing the diverse approaches to policy, intervention, and treatment that shape mental health. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Experience is crucial where true understanding is forged. That's why our program throws open the doors to international fieldwork, immersing you into communities, partnering you with the global health organizations, and empowering you to contribute to cutting-edge international research. Imagine working alongside refugee populations, delving into the wisdom of indigenous healing practices, and shaping mental health policies in bustling cities and remote villages. You won't just start global mental health, you live it. At the heart of it all, collaboration. Springfield Research University stands shoulder to shoulder with leading global institutions, pioneering research centers, and influential policy organizations. This powerful network ensures you are exposed to the global standard in mental health interventions and advocacy. So, through dynamic exchange programs, collaborative research ventures, and policy shaping initiatives, you will cultivate the expertise to spearhead mental health initiatives on a global scale. At Springfield Research University, we believe the solutions to mental health challenges must mirror the world we inhabit. Our diverse, adaptable, and deeply informed by world perspectives. Our graduates don't just join the workforce, they become architects of change, shaping the future of mental health policy, driving groundbreaking research, and sparking vital innovation on the world stage. Join us and let's build a healthier world together.
It's so important to understand these issues from a global perspective. Ultimately, changing the landscape of mental health requires influencing policy. How does the program equip students to influence mental health policies at local, national, or international levels?
That's a vital question, Advocate. Mental health policy isn't just a conversation. It's a critical pillar in shaping healthcare systems, ensuring accessibility, and driving transformative change. At SRU, we recognize that effective mental health solutions must be backed by policy innovation, research-driven advocacy, and strategic leadership. Our Master of Social Science and Mental Health program is not just about learning policy. It's about shaping it. We prepare our students to navigate, influence, and lead within mental health policy frameworks at local, national, and global levels. Through specialized courses in mental health policy and advocacy, students gain a deep understanding of the policy-making process, analyzing how evidence-based research fuels legislative change. They study real-world case studies, examining what makes policies effective, where systemic gaps exist, and how mental health governance can be strengthened. But theory isn't enough. Action is essential. So our students actively engage with policymakers, healthcare officials, advocacy groups, and legislators, ensuring they gain hands-on experience in influencing policy decisions. Through internships with governmental and non-governmental organizations, they develop direct insight into policy formation, implementation, and impact assessment. So Springfield graduates don't just enter the field as mental health professionals, they step forward as change makers who drive policy reform, institutional transformation, and sustainable mental health solutions. So whether influencing healthcare legislation, designing new advocacy initiatives, or pushing for global mental health equality, they lead with expertise, empathy, and evidence-driven vision. So at Springfield, we ensure our graduates don't just understand policy, they shape the future of mental health governance.
Thank you, President. Let's take a break and listen to a song called Echoes of Healing.
Through the halls of Springfield, voices rise, seeking hope beyond the pain in their eyes. In the science of the soul, we break through, turning knowledge into healing, pure and true. We stand together, hearts set free. Springfield lives as strong as can be. Through the trials, through the fight, mental health shines in the morning light. Every heartbeat tells a tale untold. Through research and care, futures unfold. Breaking silence, lifting voices high. Springfield stands where the echoes fly. Beyond the fear, beyond the past, we rise with strength. We learn so fast. The power of thought, the will to mend. A journey of care that never ends. We stand together, hearts set free. Springfield lives as strong as can be. Through the trials, through the fight, mental health shines in the morning light.
Welcome back, and let's continue with our discussion. So, students are really learning how to make a difference on a larger scale. Looking ahead, what emerging trends in mental health do you think will shape the future of the field? And how is the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program preparing students to be at the forefront of these changes?
That's a fascinating question, Advocate. Mental health is in the midst of a transformative evolution, driven by cutting-edge advancements, shifting societal priorities, and groundbreaking research. So at SRU, our Master of Social Science in Mental Health ensures that students don't just keep up with these changes, they lead them. One of the most profound shifts in mental health today is the rise of digital interventions, telehealth platforms, AI-assisted therapy, and mobile mental health applications are revolutionizing accessibility, breaking barriers for individuals in rural, underserved, and high-risk communities. So Springfield students gain hands-on expertise in leveraging technology to ensure and enhance mental health care, ensuring digital innovation serves not just convenience, but real therapeutic impact. So another critical trend is the emphasis on preventive care. We are moving beyond reactive treatment. Springfield students explore strategies for the early intervention, mental health promotion, and community-based wellness initiatives that aim to reduce crises before they emerge. This includes policy-driven prevention models and mental health education integrated into everyday health services. Equally vital is the integration of mental health with primary healthcare systems. So the old separation between physical and mental health is fading. Comprehensive care is now the future. Springfield equips students to bridge these disciplines, fostering collaboration between mental health specialists and medical professionals to build holistic, coordinated care models that drive lasting health outcomes. Through hands-on fieldwork, cutting-edge research, and direct collaboration with industry leaders, Springfield graduates step into a rapidly evolving mental health landscape, prepared not just to adapt, but to define its future. We are committed to training the next generation of mental health innovators, ensuring that policy, technology, and treatment align for maximum societal impact. At SRU, we don't just follow trends, we create them.
It sounds like the program is really preparing students for the future of mental health care. Mental health professionals often face high levels of stress. How does the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program address self-care and resilience for its students and for future practitioners?
That's the question, isn't it? Mental health professionals, they carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, supporting us all. But who supports them? At SRU, we see it, we understand it. Burnout, emotional exhaustion, the relentless pressure, it's real, it's pervasive, and it demands a solution. That's why our Master of Social Science in Mental Health isn't just about creating skilled practitioners. It's about forging resilient leaders. Leaders who can not only survive, but thrive, making a profound, lasting difference in the lives of others, advocate. How do we do it? We weave self-care and resilience into the very fabric of our curriculum. From day one, our students gain the tools they need to navigate the storm. Imagine, each evidence-based stress management, not just bubble baths and scented candles. We are talking mindfulness, cognitive restructuring, mastering your physiology, and unlocking peak mental performance. Resilience building workshops. Learn to face the fire, to bend without breaking, to cultivate the mental agility needed to conquer any challenge. Peer support networks and reflective practices. Self-havens, where students can share, process, and fortify their well-being together. But it doesn't stop there. Individual resilience is vital, but systemic change. That's the game changer. At Springfield, we empower our students to become advocates, to champion healthier workplaces, to demand better mental health protections for all professionals. The truth is, mental health professionals deserve more than just the ability to heal. They deserve the ability to sustain. At Springfield, we are not just preparing graduates, we are launching a movement of strong, resilient leaders who will shape a future where practitioners and communities flourish together. That's the Springfield promise, and that's the future we are building, one resilient leader at a time.
It's so important to prioritize self-care in this field. What unique research opportunities are available to Master of Social Science in Mental Health students at SRU, and how can these experiences enhance their academic and professional development?
That's not just the question, it is the question. Here at Springfield Research University, we believe pioneering research isn't just the solution for mental health. It is the solution. Our Master of Social Science in Mental Health isn't just a program, it's a launchpad. Imagine direct access to cutting-edge research, the thrill of interdisciplinary collaboration, and the power of real-world application, all converging to equip you to lead, whether in the halls of academia or on the front lines of professional practice. What truly sets SRU apart is our unwavering commitment to faculty mentorship. Here, you don't just study mental health from a textbook. You will stand shoulder to shoulder with leading researchers, influential policymakers, and dedicated clinicians wrestling with the most urgent mental health challenges of our era. From groundbreaking discoveries to neuroimaging to revolutionary psychogenomic studies, our research teams are meticulously charting the biological, cognitive, and social landscapes of mental health with breathtaking precision. But we don't stop at the laboratory door. At Springfield, we believe mental health isn't confined to theory. It's about tangible impact. Our students are immersed in community-based engagement, working directly with local organizations, conducting vital on-the-ground research to pinpoint critical challenges, refine life-changing interventions, and ignite policy reform. This ensures that their work is not just innovative but deeply rooted in real-world needs, making scientific breakthroughs accessible, relevant, and profoundly culturally adaptive. And the tools at your disposal, unmatched. Our state-of-the-art research infrastructure provides hands-on experience with advanced neuroimaging technologies, cutting-edge genetic analysis labs, and AI-powered mental health diagnostics, and sophisticated behavioral assessment technologies. This empowers our students to forge data-driven solutions that revolutionize treatment, prediction, and prevention strategies across diverse populations. So, what's the bottom line? Springfield isn't just preparing students for the future of mental health research. We are actively building that future, ensuring that our graduates don't just enter the fields, but lead it. They will lead with groundbreaking insights, unwavering ethical leadership, and a bold vision for nothing less than global mental health transformation. Join us, and let's reshape the world together.
It sounds like students have access to some incredible resources. How does the program ensure that students develop cultural competence and are prepared to address the mental health needs of diverse populations?
That's the question, isn't it? We often treat mental health as a personal struggle, a solitary battle. But what if I told you it's so much bigger than that? That culture, society, even the economy are all shaping our minds, our well-being every single day. At Springfield Research University, we understand this profound connection. We believe that to truly heal, mental health professionals need to be more than just therapists. They need to be cultural navigators, empathetic listeners, and adaptable healers, ready to serve diverse communities. That's why our Master of Social Science and Mental Health isn't just another degree. It's a journey into cultural understanding. We don't just teach cultural competence, we ignite it. Our students delve into cultural psychology, explore diversity, and dissect the social economic forces impacting mental health. They don't just read about it, they live it. Imagine this: learning culturally adaptive interventions, mastering cross-cultural assessment, understanding ethical care, and even exploring indigenous healing practices. This isn't just theory, it's transformation. Our students aren't confined to the classroom. They are on the front lines, engaging in immersive fieldwork, both at home and across the globe. From addressing racial disparities in urban clinics to tackling limited access in rural communities, they are seeing firsthand the challenges and the triumphs. And it doesn't stop there. We are building bridges, collaborating with international institutions and partnering with advocates networks. We are exchanging knowledge, refining strategies, and building cultural intelligence on a global scale. Our mission is simple: to equip our graduates to not just understand mental health in one context, but to lead the charge in transforming care across borders, cultures, and societal structures. So at Springfield Research University, we're not just educating mental health professionals, we are cultivating compassionate leaders ready to bridge communities and build a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive mentally and emotionally. We are not just teaching cultural competence, we are embedding it into the very DNA of mental health education. We are building the future where expertise meets empathy and hope transcend every cultural barrier.
It's so important to be culturally sensitive in this field. Social media has a significant impact on mental health. How does the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program address this issue, and what strategies are taught to mitigate its negative effects?
That's a very crucial question, Advocate. Social media, it's revolutionized how we connect, communicate, devour information. But beneath the surface of likes and shares, a storm is brewing. A profound challenge to our mental health, our self-perception, our very emotional well-being. Here at Springfield Research University, we're not standing idly by. Our Master of Social Science and Mental Health program is a crucible where we forge the next generation of digital mental health pioneers. We equip our students to not just analyze the problem, but to solve it, to innovate solutions for this ever-evolving digital frontier. Our curriculum, it's a deep dive into the double-edged sword of social media. We explore its power, its potential to raise awareness, to build communities, to fuel vital mental health advocates. But we don't shy away from the darkness. We critically examine the risks, the insidious creep of cyberbullying, the toxic trap of social comparison, the wildfire of misinformation, and the silent addiction to our screens. We don't just talk about problems, we build solutions. We train our students to develop strategic interventions, to foster digital literacy, to cultivate health online engagement, to build unshakable emotional resilience. Imagine this: creating mindfulness-based tech habits, designing support systems for those most at risk, refining the very policies that govern online mental health discourse. Our Springfield graduates, they are not just studying social media impact, they are actively transforming the digital landscape into a healthier, more humane space. And it doesn't stop there. Our students are on the forefront, engaging in real-world research, dissecting how social media algorithms influence anxiety, depression, and the very formation of identity. They are working hand in hand with industry professionals, policymakers, and even the tech developers themselves, crafting responsible digital mental health frameworks that will shape the future. At Springfield, we understand a fundamental truth. Mental health solutions must evolve to meet the modern world. That means ensuring our graduates are not just prepared for the challenges of today, but are ready to lead the charge, to pioneer the future of digital mental health innovation. The future is digital, and Springfield is building the mental health leaders to guide us through it.
Wow, this is amazing. Let's take a commercial break and stay tuned.
Join Springfield Research University, the university that shapes the future. Admissions for August-September 2025 are now open. Introducing Education 6.0, driven by STEMA: science, technology, engineering, mathematics, medicine, and automation to STEMatize, industrialize, and modernize, SIM. We offer innovative and industry-relevant undergraduate, master's, and doctoral programs. Leap ahead with SRU. Apply today at www.springfieldresearch.university or WhatsApp +268 7619 2898. Springfield Research University. The globe is here. Where are you?
Welcome back, and let's continue with our discussion. It's so important to address this issue in today's world. Can you describe the types of fieldwork or practicum experiences that Master of Social Science in Mental Health students engage in, and how these experiences prepare them for their careers?
Yes, thank you for this very essential question. Here at Springfield Research University, we're not just churning out graduates. We are forging the future of mental health. We believe true expertise isn't found in textbooks alone. It's earned through experience, honed through practice, and ignited by passion. That's why our Master of Social Science in Mental Health isn't just a program. It's a crucible. Fieldwork and practicums aren't an add-on. They are the beating heart of our curriculum. We don't just prepare our graduates for the workforce, we propel them to lead it. Imagine this. Our students aren't confined to the classrooms. They are on the front lines in real-world environments, mental health clinics, bustling hospitals, cutting-edge research labs, vibrant community organizations. They are not just observers. They are participants. They are engaging with clients, confronting challenges head-on, and crafting innovative solutions that address the multifaceted realities in mental health care. But Springfield's practicum isn't passive. It's transformative. Picture them conducting critical clinical assessments, pioneering community wellness initiatives, collaborating on groundbreaking research that will redefine the field. Our Master of Social Science and Mental Health students aren't just learning about diagnostics, interventions, and program development. They are living them. And crucially, we equip them to navigate the messy, complex realities of the real world. We empower them to translate theory into action, from the intensity of urban mental health outreach to the power of policy-driven advocates. So, what do we do at Springfield? We don't just train mental health professionals. We cultivate confident, competent change makers. They don't just enter the field, they ignite it. They arrive armed, not just with knowledge, but with experience, with perspective, and with unwavering ability to drive meaningful, lasting transformation in the lives of individuals and communities. That's the Springfield difference. That's the future of mental health.
It sounds like students get a lot of real-world experiences. What's the biggest misconception about mental health that you would like to clear up for our audience today?
Thank you, Council. Let's talk about something vital, something that touches every single one of us, mental health. Now, I want to forget the images that might immediately spring to mind, the outdated stereotypes of someone in crisis, because the truth is, mental health isn't just about the extreme cases, it's about all of us. Think about it. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by anxiety, experienced a sudden mood swing, struggled with your relationship with food? These aren't just fleeting moments. They are signals. They are whispers that might be telling you something deeper is going on. The reality is, mental health challenges don't discriminate. They affect our students, our teachers, our doctors, our drivers, our neighbors, and our families. And the stakes are incredibly high. They even affect our security forces. Untreated mental health issues can spiral, leading to devastating consequences, broken relationships, addiction, even suicide. We see the headlines, domestic violence, tragic encounters with the law enforcement, and often beneath the surface, there is an invisible struggle with mental well-being. But here is the crucial message I want you to take away. Recognizing you need support, asking for help, that's not weakness. That's strength. It's resilience. It's taking control of your life. Seeking guidance from a mental health professional is an act of courage, a proactive step towards a healthier, happier you. We need to shatter the stigma, to break down the barriers that prevent people from seeking help. Let's understand, once and for all, that mental health is health. It's just as important as taking care of your body. And addressing it, supporting each other, can save lives. It's time to start the conversation. It's time to make a difference. It's time to prioritize mental well-being for ourselves and for our community.
Do you have any final thoughts or words of encouragement for our listeners who are contemplating taking the plunge into the world of mental health?
Thank you, Advocate. Are you at the crossroads, feeling a pull, a whisper in your heart towards something more? Maybe you have seen the struggles, the silent battles fought behind closed doors. Maybe you just care. Then listen closely. I am talking to you. The field of mental health isn't just a career. It's a calling. It's a chance to be a beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Imagine you helping someone navigating their darkest hour, guiding them towards the light. You unlocking the mysteries of the mind through groundbreaking research. You building bridges in your community, fostering understanding and acceptance. Whether you dream of one-on-one therapy, pioneering a new treatment, or advocating for change on a grand scale, the possibilities are limitless. This isn't just about getting a job. It's about igniting a passion, finding your purpose, and leaving a legacy of compassion. It won't always be easy. There will be challenges. But I promise you, the rewards, the profound sense of making a real difference are immeasurable. Every step you take, every skill you learn, every act of kindness you offer contributes to the healthier, more empathic world for all of us. So take the leap. Embrace the journey with courage and open heart. Explore the depth of human spirit. Discover the power within yourself to heal and inspire. The world needs you. We need you. And if you are looking for a place to start, a place that will nurture your passion and equip you with the tools to succeed, consider SRU. Because here, we don't just train professionals. We cultivate compassionate healers, innovative thinkers, and champions of mental well-being. Join us. Let's build a brighter future together. Thank you, Advocate, for having me.
That's a wonderful message. Thank you so much, Professor, for sharing your insights with us today. It's been truly enlightening. And to our viewers, if you are interested in learning more about the Master of Social Science in Mental Health program at Springfield Research University, you can find more information on our website at www.springfieldresearch.university. That's a wrap for today's episode of Springfield Career Insights. We hope you found inspiration and valuable information to guide your career journey. I am Clarence, your host. Good night.
Sonke siyavumelana ngemjululo omuhle sonke similela. Swati lines while seamlessly incorporating English for a multilingual tapestry. Genjabulo sihlomela impilo leyinhle lena. Hey hey, siyakhuphuka, siyakhuphuka, tikiti lethu Tanzania lungakhiwa. Hey hey, similela. Hey hey, siyakhuphuka, siyakhuphuka, tikiti lethu Tanzania lungakhiwa. Hey hey hey, siyakhuphuka, sonke siyavumelana ngemjululo omuhle sonke similela.